Bro, he's not taking a non-cognitive stance.
I see abortion is morally wrong.
I wouldn't even use like my normal fucking
Abortion is-
script, bro. I'll actually defend a view, bro. Let me find.
Well,
Yeah, does anyone have
obviously.
like some random argument that I could use, bro?
For what? What position?
For what, abortion?
I'll just flip a coin, bro.
Are you taking pro-choice?
Why can't I just pick for you, boy?
I'm
You
just
just
gonna
said he
flip
was
a coin,
gonna
bro.
flip a coin.
I was gonna say, if you want to
I'll go
use
on
pro-choice, I'll give you Arianis's argument.
Wait, I have
Can
an
we go
argument.
with what Links is most comfortable with? Since he brought it up.
Oh yeah, Linx,
Yeah, how
bro.
about
Linx,
that?
what do you want to defend, bro?
It does make more sense.
Abortion is morally wrong.
Linx, or actually,
And it
Linx,
should
do
be
you want to
banned.
defend a
And it
proposition,
should
bro?
be
Oh,
illegal.
L.
Okay, so
Wait,
it's
Linx,
pro-life.
Linx, do you want to defend a view?
Yeah, he's defending pro-life, kid.
Okay.
Right,
Do you have an
look at your
argument that?
DMs. I have an argument for pro-choice. Look at your DMs. P1.
Just end it, bro. Just end it. Don't speak.
Nigga's
About
gonna say it out loud, yeah.
nobody else wants to say that argument, bro.
Do the dumbest shit ever, yo. Watch.
All right, bro. Do you have an argument in favor of the pro-life proposition, bro?
Dude,
Bro,
I'd
bro,
be
can you
surprised
open the
if
view,
what
bro?
pro-life is.
Not gonna lie, this is a rape session.
No, it's not, bro.
Yeah, let me get in on the gangbanging, bro. Let me
You
like
could have
debate him
just stayed
afterwards.
listening to
After me,
music.
bro. After me, bro.
Bro, I had to barely see you.
After me, what the hell? No, hearing.
All right, bro. Linx, can you?
All right, the argument is in your DMs.
All right, Linx. Do you want me to go? Like, do you want me to give an argument, or you want to defend your argument, bro? Linx,
I can
I'm
defend
13,
my
bro.
argument.
Bro, that
No, you
nigga's
couldn't.
not 13, by the way.
No, you
I'm
can't.
definitely 13. What the hell?
Bro, you're like, bro,
Why
you're
is he
14.
lying?
You told me this.
Bro, October 2011.
Bro, he's lying. This guy was like 11 a year ago. I mean, not 11. This guy was like
This guy's
14.
11.
I was retracting.
Wow.
Yeah, like, I remember when this guy was a little rimrule cum slut. And
Oh God.
Ooh.
And that's when I was 12, bro.
Wow, okay. So you just
Hey,
called a
we
total of a
all
couple
remember
like,
when he
girl.
was a school student, by the way.
All
I
right,
know,
bro.
but
Anyways,
I
bro.
wasn't here,
All right.
bro. I wasn't here.
Bro. Okay, can y'all just mute, bro? All right, like I can't hear this nigga, bro. Fucking damn.
You can't hear him in general.
My
All
bad,
right,
sir.
bro. Mute fucking Kuro now. Someone, please.
hey, kill yourself.
What the
Alright,
fuck?
okay. Thank you, my bro. Okay, can
Why
you
was that
speak up?
good? Immediate first response.
You too, Zenny. The hell?
My fault.
It's okay. I love you.
Is this
Still.
related to
All right,
abortion,
I'm
bro?
ready to.
The
All right.
fuck?
Do you have an argument in favor of the pro-life proposition, bro?
Yes. So, at the start, in a couple weeks, humans have brainwaves, right? They have. I mean, the fetus. You know what a fetus is?
Yeah, it's
Fetus
an
has
entity after
brainwaves, right?
No, a fetus doesn't have brainwaves unless you're speaking about the fetus that's what is it in the 12-week stage on the second trimester, and in the second trimester that's when major brain development happens, and that's when the brain functions are actually actuated. But before prior to that, right after it transformed from a zygote to a fetus,
Wait, I said
then the
pro-choice,
fetus.
right? Wait. Huh.
Oh, bro, are you defending pro-choice,
I said
pro-life, bro?
pro-choice, right?
Bro, are you okay? Do you agree with 98% of elective abortions, or do you disagree with 98% of elective abortions?
I disagree with it.
Okay, so you're
Disagree with
pro-life.
any form of abortion. Yes.
Okay, then you're pro-life. Okay, so what's the argument of pro-life? What's the argument of pro-life?
Okay, so I'm gonna type it in chat real quick.
All right, bro. Hey, can you turn off your fucking TV, bro?
I can't, bro. This is fire.
Did I ask?
He's watching TV while debating. Yo, this kid's caught.
Yo, nigga playing a fucking video game while debating, bro.
No, I'm on the Chiefs game.
Wow.
Shit, I'm playing Pokemon Bronze right now, boy.
Should I change my name, or not my name? Should I change my PFP to something different, or no?
That girl's hot as shit. Who the fuck is that?
Harley Quinn, bro.
Oh shit. Bro.
Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad.
Oh, Suicide Squad specifically, bro. I never watched that movie, bro. Moki got it. But anyway, Linx, answer that question, boy.
Bro, he's typing it out, bro.
Oh, he's typing it out. Ooh, he formalized it.
I think.
Formalized it, boy.
He just sends one premise.
Types up an
If he sends
informal
one premise,
argument, that would be so tough too.
if he sends one premise, I'm actually gonna fucking like die laughing, bro. It's just gonna be hilarious.
If we prove what the fuck, bro? Yeah.
Actually, bro. All right, Links. I'm gonna just like before you even send the argument, bro. I'm gonna just grant that it's valid, bro. Like, yeah, bro. I'll grant that if all the premises are true, then the conclusion logically follows. I'll just grant that before the argument's even sent.
We didn't need to know that, bro. You could have just not responded to that.
I need him. Ari is Arianis. There we go. But yeah, bro. I just need him to know that I'm not gonna contend with the inference in which
Instead of
he
debating about ethics, what if we debated about like whether or not sucking dick was gay? And
That's
it's
You're
ethics.
fucking,
Yeah,
you're
that's
weird,
very
bro.
evil.
Like,
ironic.
you
That's
are
also
weird.
ethics.
Hey, what if I take this nigga perms and then serve and mute him?
Like,
Yeah,
yo,
just
exactly,
do
bro.
that, bro.
Like,
Just do that, please.
Why does he have equal purpose to me? Like, if you do that, Links 5's getting banned, so.
The fuck you mean equal perms, nigga? I'm the owner.
I mean prophecy, bro. I was gonna like kill this guy. I was gonna eviscerate him.
Retard.
yeah, you're fucking retarded, bro. Told me eviscerating someone
Can I
in
get
Discord, you
perms?
dork.
Can
Yo,
I
kill
get
yourself,
perms?
slut.
Can I get
You're a
perms?
dork, bro. I own you.
That's ironic.
Can I get perms?
Anyways.
Can
Ask Bosky.
Bosky, can I get perms? Bro, Links, where the
Yeah, I
fuck
got
is the
it.
argument, bro? Give me the argument now.
Uh-uh.
Alright,
Bro,
damn,
he's
bro. He's
typing it
fucking
out, chat. He's
horrifying.
typing it out, bro. Chill, chill.
Shit, he's typing it
He's
out
thinking
again.
about
The
the
guy could have
inference
just
rule he's
like
going to use.
the guy could have just like said it verbally.
He's thinking
I
about the
don't. Yeah,
inference rule.
maybe, bro. Maybe he just wants like it in chat, so like there's no fucking mistracks, bro. Let's just give him the benefit of the doubt, bro.
Oh,
He
here
said
we
he
go. Let's go. Let's read this.
All right, wait,
Teammates.
no.
Oh, Lord, not a
Let. Who the
legality
hell is
account.
Let? Who's Let's, bro? It's only me.
Wow,
All right,
wow,
fetuses
that's
are human because they have brainwaves and cells and a heartbeat. By default, that is human. Killing human is illegal. If killing a human is illegal and a fetus is a human, then we'd apply. Okay. Do you think that killing the zygote is okay?
No, not at all.
Do you know a zygote is
that's
higher
interesting.
all the physical capabilities and all the mental capabilities that a fetus has? So it doesn't have a heartbeat, it doesn't have brainwaves, and it also doesn't even have a brain. It's just like a little fucking blob inside the womb. So do you grant that that's
In that
impermissible to
case,
kill it?
yes.
Wait. Okay, so it's impermissible to kill it?
Is the wait? No, actually, no.
It's not impermissible?
Because it will still go into a human life, right? It will
Okay, I
still
just want
go
to be
into
clear
a
here.
human life.
Okay, so the type of argument that you're presenting is that if the type of entity proceeds and persists into the future to become the type of entity in which is, part of the human category, then I mean, the conclusion follows that is the type of thing in which we value. I just want to be clear.
Yeah, I think I can hear what she said.
Okay, I'll repeat it to you. Do you think it's the case that if an entity persists into the human category, then it's the type of entity in which we would sign off as moral considerations?
Hey, what do you mean by that? Like if you get pregnant or what? Or a
Yeah,
parasite or what?
what? Bro, if
Like
I
what
get
do you
pregnant,
mean by that?
if I get pregnant and then the sperm fuses with the egg, to create some entity prior the facts of humans, it's the case that, that thing has value because it's going to turn into that entity.
Yes. What?
Okay, okay. So, I mean, let me just run you through the no subject objection. So, I mean, you would sign off that, what is it? The zygote is a type of entity in which is prior the mental categories, right?
Yes.
Okay, okay. So you just agree
Thing.
with that. So, I mean, now we're just gonna move on. So if you sign off on that, then you sign off that under some mental PI view, it's the case that the entity isn't the type of valuable entity that it falls under a moral category. So the zygote is permissible to kill it. And I can also give, a type of thing that defends mental PI through the reductios of other views. And if every single other view is false, then it's the case that it disjunctively follows from the elimination of other propositions. Then that we should accept, the mental PI view. And that's just analytic. So I mean, I can give the reductio to the most popular views, and then if you have some other random, like backwater PI view, then maybe you can lay out that view to me. So for animalism, I mean that view, it just signs off that we're only the animal. I mean, and that would also sign off on the proposition that conjoined twins only one person, and that systematically falls to the reductio lands. So that's one. The second view would be like halomorphism. Halomorphism is just fails to parsimony because the argument is now presenting two entities, the soul and form, or not the soul and form, the form and matter. And the form and matter are two different entities that defend the view. So that view just fails. So I mean, if you have some other view,
Can I ask you
that
something?
actually is in favor of what's up, bro?
Where does human life start at? Where does human life start at? Yes.
Starts. I
If
mean,
it
on
starts
your
at
semantics.
conception,
Wait,
then it's
quick question. On your semantics or mine?
on mine. On yours.
Oh, well then it
Oh, yeah.
starts after the zygote stage.
At conception, right?
No, the zygote is right when the fetus and egg merge to create a thing that's going to transform into a human on your semantics. So that zygote isn't a human.
Exactly. If it's going to transform you into a human, then shouldn't that be about to start living? So why
No, I'm
kill
not a.
that
No, I'm
thing?
not a. I don't
Why
take.
kill it if it's
No,
not living?
I don't take. I don't take. I don't take temporal relativity. I don't think that when an action is about to happen, I don't take it such that they're identical properties, such that they're both of the temporal states are completely identical to each other. So I don't take it that view is true. But rather, I actually take the view that if something is about to happen, it's non-identical to when it does happen. So like if I murder you, it's not identical to before I murdered you. So me before I murdered you shouldn't be charged. What is it? But when I actually murder you, I mean that's the case that that's when I should be charged. So I don't take time, or two states of time to be relative to each other.
Did you see my proposition of what I was arguing?
What?
Did you just ask proposition if you see the proposition that you made?
No, I wasn't asking.
Why are you asking me, bro? Focus on your interlocutor,
I
I
wasn't
think it
bro.
was just
asking
talking about
you.
his proposition that he made.
Yes, that. I was talking about.
Okay,
You
wait,
said proposition first like
what
you
is
was
it,
calling
bro?
me
What is
out,
he
bro.
asking, bro? I'm confused. Like got me lost in his rhetorical sauce, bro. What do you say?
Oh my god, dude! Like, is the game being over, bro? Like, can I debate
Hey,
tulip?
bro. No, bro. It's not over, bro. I'm not finished,
What the fuck?
bro. Thanks, bro. What did you say, bro? Repeat it now.
My argument
Yeah,
never really was never that. To be honest, it was all really on killing a if killing a what you gonna call it?
a fetus.
Yeah, a
Should be,
fetus. Okay,
yeah.
when you say you're pro-life, bro, when you say you're pro-life, you're saying that you disagree with abortions. An abortion is considered when you terminate the zygote as well. So if I terminate the zygote, I'm actually doing something wrong under your view. But if you can see that it's not wrong, calm down, calm down. If you can see that it's not wrong for me to kill the zygote, then you're also conceding your view, and you
What's
actually
the
accept some
zygote?
pro-life.
Is the zygote? What's the
The
zygote?
zygote is when you're okay, bro, chill out. Okay, so the zygote is when the sperm and the egg fuse together to create this little fucking blob that's going to be a little blob for what is it? It's going to be a little blob for like 4 days or
Zygote.
4
Do you
weeks.
know that zygote is the formation at conception? Life starts at conception, right?
Wait, okay. On your semantics or mine? Because I mean,
On
if you
mine.
concede that on your semantics, if you're conceding
But
that
that's a
on
real.
your semantics, wait, calm down, calm down. If you're conceding on your semantics, it actually signs off on the proposition that it's the case that a zygote is the type of thing in which is human and alive. I mean, I don't actually concede to that view because I mean, on your semantics, I mean, you have to say that a human is the type of thing in which has a heartbeat and has actual brain waves. I don't think a little fucking
Wait,
blob, a little
can I
vegetable
take
inside the
Camille?
stomach.
Can
calm
tell
down,
you
calm
something.
down, calm down, calm down. I'm actually in the middle of responding to the argument. So I mean, if we're conceding to your semantics on what a human is, I mean, it just seems to be the case that, when we say that a human is the type of thing in which has brainwaves and also is the type of thing that
But here's the
a
thing. Here's the thing.
oh
Here's the thing,
bro,
though.
bro,
Under the
damn, bro,
framework of
bro,
secular
damn, bro,
socialism,
bro, bro,
zygote is
bro,
classified as a human life,
bro,
right?
bro. If you're saying that something in which is human has brainwaves and a mental life, I mean, it just seems to be the case that, that fetus or the zygote, my fault, the zygote actually doesn't have those things and doesn't have the capability of doing those things because the zygote's a little vegetable inside the mother's body.
Look what I'm gonna send. Look what I'm gonna send. Wait, I'm gonna send.
I don't know.
And
Okay,
you're
bro, I'm
just
looking, bro.
yapping. Like,
But
like
You're
actually
just
speaking
yapping,
something.
and
This
you're
is
actually
not
just
irrelevant.
yapping, and I'm actually gonna prove you wrong, boy. I'm gonna prove you wrong, boy. I'm gonna humble you,
Under
boy.
the framework of science, the zygote begins. Wait. What? Look.
Bro, oh my god. Yes, bro, bro.
Bro.
On common semantics,
Over.
on common semantics, the
What?
zygote is a human because human means Homo sapien, retard. But it's the case that on your semantics, human doesn't mean Homo sapien, it means to have brainwaves and to also what is it? It means to have brainwaves
You're
and to
not
also have a
refuting my
heartbeat.
point.
And wait,
You are not
calm down.
refuting
It's
my
the case,
point.
what? What? Oh my god, bro. Yeah, bro, you are actually retarded. Okay, so it's the case that when we say human on your semantics, you're just in reference to an entity in which has a heartbeat and also has a mental life or conscious life. And on common semantics, that's actually just false and systematically false because when it's the case that a human persists, it just means to be, part of the Homo sapien race or the Homo sapien
Wait.
species. And when we say that,
Wait.
wait, calm down. When we say that the human is actually not part of the Homo sapien species, and actually just something with a heartbeat and brainwaves. I mean, I actually have no idea what you mean there because that's
Wait.
pretty idiosyncratic. And
If I'm
I
dropping
actually was
brainwaves and
I was
heartbeat point,
actually being very merciful to you. Wait, calm down. I was actually being very merciful to you because I actually didn't run you through the basic reductio of me asking you if my fucking pet dog is a human. And this is like really bad luck for you. Because, I've been merciful this whole entire conversation, not running you through the basic reductios in which would
you
dismantle
are
your view in 5
railroading.
seconds.
Yeah, you
I mean,
are
what I
railroading
actually
again.
did is actually I became very merciful to you, and I actually ran you through the worst
You're
objection I
not
could possibly lay
Bro,
against
getting
bro,
you.
all
rhetorical.
that's
And through,
irrelevant.
Are
Can you
not
let him
refuting
and,
my
address the
point.
through
point?
that,
Holy shit.
Exactly.
anyways, okay, and through that,
If I'm dropping the
it's just
brainwaves
really
and heart
embarrassing
and
for you in
heartbeat
every single
point,
time you
it's
speak in the conversation. So, I mean, I'm just gonna need the
well,
response.
can I talk, bro? Oh my god, bro! All of this is irrelevant. You're railroading.
You're gonna respond?
Yes. If I'm dropping the
Go
brainwaves and
ahead.
heartbeat point, I'm working under a stronger framework.
Or you're dropping it?
Oh, wow. Okay, so it's concession. All
I'm
right.
working
Oh,
under a
okay.
stronger framework.
So he concedes to the previous argument that he gave to me. So I mean, what is the new argument? Bro, at
Let
this
me
point,
go
just
back
run
to
like,
it.
bro. At
You
this
might as
point, just
well
run like,
follow, bro.
oh
Just
God, bro.
follow.
Just
Just
bro. At
follow.
this point, just say that God exists. Therefore, it's the case that abortion is morally impermissible, bro. Like that would be like, oh my God, bro. That would be like 3 million times better than whatever the hell you just sent in chat. That is very not irrelevant, bro. This is very relevant. He needs to know this. Like,
He
oh
needs to
my
know
God.
you're merciful while raping him. Yeah, that's crazy,
Yes,
bro.
bro. Bro, I could be like BDSM raping him, but like, I'm
Bro,
actually
I
just.
already said it
uh,
though. Human life
You just
starts at conception via circular
okay,
science.
that's your view now. That's your new view. Human. Okay, when we say human.
Look what the screenshot I sent.
All right, all right, bro. It's okay. It's okay, bro. I actually grant that human life starts at conception, bro. But I mean, uh, bro. I actually should I what objection should I run? Bro, I'll just run you through the no subject objection again, bro. Okay, so it's human, and I think actually the condition of impermissibility is actually stated when the entity has a mental life. The fetus prior to 12 weeks doesn't have a mental life. Um, Absent the sentient part or absent the hedonic hotspots, it's not the type of
On
entity in which
God.
we should accept as it isn't the type of entity in which we should accept as what is it, a moral agent? So if we don't accept that the moral agent is the type of thing in which we accept to be someone of the moral character, then it's actually perfectly fine to slaughter it. So To dodge reductio is similar to saying like, okay, why is it wrong to kill me right now? I mean, the obvious answer to that would be that you have hedonic hotspots, and when you run me through basic like philosophical coma arguments, like, okay, well, why is it the case that it's not wrong to kill I don't know, a me in a coma, or it's not wrong
Accept
to
that
kill
human life
me
starts
while I'm
at conception. Do you
yeah, I
accept
accept
that
that.
human life starts at conception?
Yeah,
So to murder a human is illegal, right?
yeah, I only think that if it's the case that they're a subject of moral categories, so I don't grant
So you
personhood
just
on them. Yeah, I don't consider them a person prior to 12 weeks. Once they have the hedonic hotspots necessary to produce mental lives, then it's the case that they're the type of entity in which I place my moral category on. And absent that, they're not the type of entity in which we should accept it to be of the moral character. And if it's the case that they're not of the moral character, then we actually don't value them. And killing humans is wrong. I mean, if you wait, what the hell?
yo, yo, yeah,
Was that just me?
Bro, I swear to God, I just got out.
yeah,
Like,
me too.
bro,
All right,
bro,
anyways,
like,
anyways. So you're saying that they must have personhood in order to have moral value, right?
yeah, and the personhood
Yo,
there is
wait,
just
what's
through some mental
happening?
life. The personhood, okay, the personhood claim is just granted through some mental life, and that's
You
my
see
view.
the potential to have personhood in the future, and to sniff out, say, potential would
No, I don't
be to
think.
kill the
Okay, I'm not a
potential to
more.
deploy
Okay, I'm not.
sentence.
Okay. I'm not a sentence. I'm not a temporal relativist, bro. I don't think time is relative to some other time state. So, in the state in which I called you a retard like 5 minutes ago, isn't identical to me calling you a retard now. I don't think that. Or me murdering you right now isn't identical to if I murdered, like if I just chopped off your dad's balls and you
What
never
gives
got born.
moral value if not human life itself? What gives moral value if not human life itself?
Yeah, having a mental life.
Hmm. Okay, let me think.
So if you're the
Hmm.
type of thing with sentience or hedonic hotspots, then it's the case that you're the type of character or value on my view.
Why must
So
there
I
be
mean,
an additive in order to post moral value though? Persist moral value.
well, I mean, I'm not adding anything to my view. That's literally just my view. Like just having hedonic hotspots grants you personhood, because my PI claim is just having a mental life. Or you can just call the view psychological continuity. That's just like the classical name of the view. So if you don't have psychological continuity or like prudential states, then it's that you're not of the moral category on my view.
Additive equals agency, personhood, or anything outside of human life itself. By definition. By definition,
What
bro. By definition.
the
Additive
hell are you saying?
equals agency, personhood, or anything outside
Yeah.
of human life itself. By
Okay.
definition.
Okay. Okay. Well, I actually don't grant that humans are valuable intrinsic to them being human. So I'm not even adding anything to my view. An additive just means to add something to another subject. And the additive is usually like a predicate of the subject. So we usually say something identical to that when we say additive. So I mean, when you ask me that, I'm just assuming that you mean
You're
it's
dodging
not
the
an
what gives
objection.
moral value if not human life itself. You're dodging that.
Oh, okay. So I mean, I already applied the skepticism, bro. I said I don't think that there's any type of thing in which grants
Why?
humans intrinsic worth.
Why? What gives moral value if not human life itself? Why?
Bro,
Why?
if they're the type of entity in which has hedonic hotspots,
Hmm,
and
okay.
that's like a prescriptive axiom, bro.
So
Like if you
so
disagree, wait, calm down. If you disagree that murdering a highly
for that
sentient cow,
humans,
wait,
what
calm
is
down.
that? Why is
If you
that in
disagree,
layman's?
calm. If you disagree that, like, let's just say your mom was like a reptile, and your mom was just still highly sentient and is actually able to produce high levels of fucking cognition. Usually we wouldn't say that it's okay to like fucking burn the witch. I don't know. And we usually don't say that. We actually just say that it's okay. It's like we should actually accept her into society. And then if we also add the extra stipulation of like her being like as smart as Albert Einstein, I mean, the prescriptive axiom even goes through even more. So if you agree with that, I mean,
So
you're
you
just
give
UCO.
moral value to nature identical to yourself.
No,
nature. And actually,
no, I'm not a.
what's the reptile analogy? So the reptile analogy will fall flat, bro. Say
What?
if you give moral value to nature identical to yourself. Human value,
Me,
right?
bro,
That's human
I don't
value.
grant, bro, I don't.
So
Okay.
the
When I
reptile
say,
analogy will fall flat, bro.
when I say we have prudential identity, I think the prudential identity actually doesn't persist into the future in the sense that I'm identical to myself, like 1 second later, because I think in that second I'm actually producing more mental cognitions. So I actually don't think that I'm relative to myself. Maybe I'm relative to myself in essence, in the sense that I'm rationally, like some, like in some rational essence, I'm completely identical to myself in that essence. But I mean, I actually don't even grant essences. So I mean, I don't know how I'm gonna say that in nature it's a type of thing in which stipulates the type of view that you're trying to hold to. The I'm actually holding to that view. So I mean, I'm actually an instrumentalist on PR, personal relativity. If you don't know what does the term means?
What it means? You're dancing around, bro. What does that mean? You're
I,
dancing around.
what what does what mean, bro?
You are dancing around, bro.
What
What
does
did you?
what mean?
What did you last say? Like your last
Uh,
moments.
yeah,
I
I
like to
said
say
P. I said
Mhm.
PR. I said I'm actually a firm view on PR that actually denies that I'm relative to myself into the future. PR just means that how does a person persist into the future, or how is a person identical to themselves into the future, and that's what PR means. And the exact term, or what the acronym is trying to represent is just personal relativity. So how is the person relative to themselves into the future?
Wait,
And
can
that's
I
what
ask you
personal
something though?
relativity.
Can I ask you something? Can I ask you
Sure,
something?
bro. Sure, bro.
Are you skeptical on what grants moral value other than human essence slash nature, or can he posit an alternative?
Okay, so I mean,
Or you can.
I just grant that human nature or essence don't even grant the type of personhood that I actually accept because I'm not an animalist or a Lockean, so I don't accept those types of views. And because of me not accepting those views, it just trivially follows that if I accept some psychological continuity, let's say that prudential values are the type of thing that lays on my considerations, and my view follows that you just being human doesn't grant some inherent moral consideration. That actually is like an
Person,
axiom.
bro.
What?
Personhood
What's up?
is derived from said essence, and nature is personhood in the context of
Yeah, I
human.
don't think.
So
Yeah, I
you
don't
don't
grant.
understand this really.
Wow. Okay, I don't grant
You do
essence,
not
and nature
understand
just
this.
means I don't grant essence, and also nature just means what the thing is. Essence just means the rational or the intelligibly distinct object, or how the entities are rationally distinct from some other object. Um, and things can share the same essence in the sense that they're not actually intelligibly distinct from each other. Like a cat isn't intelligibly distinct from some other cat. So I mean, when we say essence, there we're just saying
Essence
that.
essence
Wait,
is from
calm,
what
calm
personhood is
down, calm
deployed,
down, calm down,
correct?
calm down, calm down. No,
No,
bro, I
stop
don't
you.
grant essence.
Essence is from what personhood is deployed, right? No
Bro,
human essence, no human
bro,
moral
oh fucking god, bro. Why
agency,
is he trying, bro?
right?
Why the fuck is he trying to do the Eric method and it looks worse for him? Bro, no, I don't grant essences, so I don't think there's intelligently. I don't think there's things that intelligently distinct us from an object, or from some other object. So I just think that there's things of a necessary kind in which explains how we make the move that something is distinct from some other object, and that's how I make the step there, not because there's an essence. So instead of you retardedly gibberating and drooling on your keyboard and smashing and screaming at me, maybe you should actually track my arguments and understand what the hell I'm trying to say to you, retard.
Why don't you grant essence as a descriptive term, bruh? Why don't you
Bruh.
grant?
Okay, okay. I don't grant it because it's the case that there's just some other things that we don't have to inflate. What is it that can actually just be deflationary rather than inflationary. So we can just deflate the proposition of essence just to say that there's just things that make us distinct from some other object, and that thing doesn't have to be essence. Rather, that thing can just be, um, you know, some some sufficient predicate and that sufficient
Don't
predicate.
jargon me again.
Okay, so
What's
I mean,
wait
just to dumb it down
for
to you,
everything you
just to dumb it down to you, I'm just saying that it's the case that there's this thing, there's this property about us that doesn't have to be the essence and can be just some other thing. That other thing can just be something that's non-essential to the entity. It can be synthetic or analytic, it doesn't matter. So there can be like some analytic trait of cats that state something that are simplicit of the entity, and that thing that's implicit of the entity actually
give
explains why
me layman
cats are
for
just
everything you just said. Give me layman
there's
for
things.
everything you just
Okay,
said.
in the simplest form, or in the simplest form of a cat, there's the catness property is distinct from the dogness property, so that's why cats and dogs are different, and it's not because of the essence. I don't know
How
how
is this
that was
even
hard to
relevant?
understand. You're asking me why I don't accept essence to be a descriptive property, which explains why there's intelligibly distinct objects, and I'm explaining that my view to you. You stupid retard! What the hell? I mean,
It's not
you have
even
the tracking
relevant.
skills. You have like the tracking skills of a fucking dog, bro. Okay, so what'd you say?
That's where that ad hominem comes in.
At
Whatever you
homium.
say. That's ad hominem.
What's
Yeah.
okay?
Whatever.
What's the response, bro?
What did you say? I
I
cut
don't know why
out.
you're. Okay, what is the response?
Hold on, let me leave and join back because it's like lagging very bad.
All right, buddy.
Yeah, man, tulips. When are we gonna have that talk about?
Wait, so in fact, it's not lagging. He's just taking
It's
time to
going
fucking
very
answer.
bad for
Oh my god.
Linx.
Okay, bro. We can talk about it. Like, we can talk about it like right after this. But whatchamacallit, bro? Yeah, like, was I
Whatchamacallit,
confused there?
bruh?
Like, this is a
Whatchamacallit?
genuine question. Like, was I just confused there, or like, was it ChatGPT arguments just like so ass and like it just like I don't know, bro.
I don't like, bro. He might actually get better if we do
Bro,
these.
I don't watch movies. I see films, bruh.
Oh my god, he's back, bro. Okay, Links. Hello. Hello.
Mm,
Links. Hello.
Hello? Hello?
All right, what's up, my bro? All right. Do you
I
remember what I
said these
said to you, bro?
properties do not flow from their essences.
Yeah, they don't.
Essence and essences is what personhood is deployed. It's from what personhood is deployed.
No, I think it's deployed. I think it's deployed from some analytic traits. So I don't think our mind is identical to our essence. And even if you affirm that essences exist, you also don't want to affirm that, because now if you're saying that the mind is the type of thing in which distinguishes us from some other entity, I mean, then if there's some animal, let's just take it a dog, and that dog would actually be identical to us in the sense that they both have a mind. So if you agree that essences and minds are actually the type of thing in which explain personhood, I mean, then it's the case that, it probably wouldn't follow if you say that the mind of a dog is identical to us, in the same way that the mind of us is identical to, like fucking Bosky or something like that. Um, so I mean, you probably don't want to sign off on that proposition. And even if you do want to sign off on that proposition, I mean, now the reductio just instantly lands from your view.
Yeah, I don't know. Hold on.
I
So
don't
let me
know.
get this straight.
What's up?
Get this straight, bro.
What's up?
Hold on. Wait, right back.
Oh
Someone's
my
calling
god.
me.
All right, bro. Uh, Zenny, what probability metric do you use to justify fine tuning? Um,
I didn't question too.
what probability metric do you use in virtue of fine tuning to defend the view? Actually, what form of fine tuning do you use? Psychophysical, or do you just use the classical version of the universe?
I used the classical version. I'm pretty sure I used Bayesianism. If we talk about like
No, I mean I know I understand that you use Bayesianism, but like what's the probability math? Like, do you use? I forgot the exact probability math that the fine tuner uses. But
talking about like okay. I'm not sure. I really just guess improbable. I don't really argue like a specific number for it.
what do you say? I mean, I'm not asking for the specific number. But like, there's a specific probability math that they use. And this type of math actually, what is it? I don't know if it's Laban's math, but Laban's, I'm pretty sure, uses his own like modal math or something like that, and he just defends it. But then he just falls to like basic objections from his own modal view. And then it just fails through that. I mean, do you run like the meteorological connections? Would you say that like the meteorological connections are necessary for the universe? And if we updated them, then it's the case that our universe is this type of thing in which is what is it? Isn't the type of thing which can exist?
No, I'd probably not argue that. Probably just
Okay. Wait, so you agree
Okay, I'm
that like
back.
there? Okay. So I mean, hey, Mr. Links, do you have a response, or do you
You
want me to
guys
repeat what I said?
can. Alright, so can I establish? Okay, I'm going to view this as non-essentialism. Okay, I'm going
You're
to
gonna
view
what?
yours as non-essentialism. I'm going to view
You
yours
into
as
another call and ask
non-essentialism.
somebody for this?
All right, bro.
Yeah.
We could say I'm a non-essentialist, bro. That's fine. I don't
I'm
care
going
what the
to
hell you label my
justify
view as.
essentialism as having a stronger foundation. All right.
Okay, bro. You can do that.
Okay.
Okay, bro. You can do that.
Okay. So here's my. Okay. So
No, I don't know
premise
why you want to get
one.
into metaphysics,
If
bro.
things were,
What's up, bro? Give the
we're
argument.
just gonna ignore that.
yeah.
If things
Give the argument.
were only bundles of properties, then losing or changing a property would make them cease to be what they are. Two,
That's not my view.
a cat loses its tail. A prop. Huh?
Okay, I don't accept the proposition that when we lose a property of us, it's the case that we're not identical to ourselves. So I think if I lose an arm, I'm still identical to myself. Maybe it's the case that my mental states are arranged in a different way, such that my C fibers are firing, rather than them not, or my nerves are sending neurons to the C fibers, and which causes them to fire. But that's not an indirect initiation of my mental life changing, or an exact initiation of my mental life being updated. And I just don't accept that on my view. So I mean, you shadowboxing some random like retard view that was found in like the 1200s actually doesn't defeat my view, but it just makes you look worse in the conversation.
Okay, so by
Somebody
you
said,
losing
okay,
an
wait,
arm would not you losing an arm would not be identical. It went from A to
what?
B. A was the initial state, and B was after. Hence, you losing your arm, right?
Bro, what?
I think he's trying to argue.
Okay, so you losing an arm would not be identical. It went from
No,
A
I
to
was, bro.
B.
I just
A was
answered,
the
bro. I just
initial
answered
state.
this, bro.
B was
Bro, I
after.
just answered this. Bro, I just answered this, bro. Before I lost my arm, I'm still identical to myself after I lost my arm. I don't think that there's physical initiations that actuate the personal identity that I have. Wait, what is actually okay? Maybe like the terms are unclear, but what is personal identity?
You're
You got
begging
5
the
seconds.
question, really. You are begging the question.
That was you. You made a declarative sentence, and I'm just stating that that's not my fucking view. And you're shadowboxing, and then I'm begging the question. Begging the question means that you ask me something about my view, or actually make a proposition about my view, and ask for justification on why my view for this. And I just say my view is able to account for it. You stupid fuck. Like when
You're
you
yapping
shadowbox a
again,
view.
bruh. Stop
What?
saying
Bro,
nonsense.
oh my god,
I'm
bro.
going to
Oh
go
my
back to
god.
the
When
argument, okay?
bro.
I'm
Oh
going
my
to go back
bro.
to
The
chill
argument
out. I'm
shadow
going to go back
boxes.
to my argument, okay?
Bro, the argument shadow
It's not
boxes. When you
boxing, but you're begging the
if you finish
question.
the argument, okay. I can grant that the argument is sound and valid. I can grant every single premise. I can say that the conclusion logically follows from those premises. I don't care because it's the case that it actually doesn't attack my view. It actually attacks some random shitard's view in the 1200s. So I mean,
How is
you
it
can go
from the
talk to
12th?
him, and
What?
you can go walk up to him and be like, "Yeah, this is my argument against non-essentialism." And I mean, that actually doesn't attack my view. That attacks, like that 1200-year-old. I don't care what the hell you're trying to say, bro. Like you can actually, I can actually grant everything that you're saying right now. I genuinely don't care. Like, I mean, the
So,
label.
do you
And
believe
then if you
this?
try to bring up,
So I
that
believe
I
this.
labeled my
So this is
view.
what I believe.
All right, bro, go ahead.
This identity is grounded in essence, not property. By
Okay,
property
give the argument
matched.
for that.
Your view
Give the
is as
argument for
long
that.
as mine's, bro. It's identity
I'm okay. Okay, give
as
the argument for
identity
that.
is grounded in in a
Give the argument.
particular standard
Give
that
it.
doesn't change.
All right, bro. Give the fucking argument, bro.
Okay, can I finish though? Like, damn, can I finish?
Bro, I don't grant that identity is grounded in essence, bro. Give the argument for that.
Like, you say
If
you're
you
gonna
if
grant
it's not
everything,
grounded,
right?
if it's not grounded in essence, then I don't know how your view even follows. Just give the argument that is grounded in essence.
You didn't even let me finish, bruh.
Yeah, okay. I'm saying that your view is
If he doesn't
grounded in
grant
the
the
proposition
P1,
that
it's not.
bro, okay, I'm just saying that it's the case that if identity is grounded in essence, and that's what your view is hinged on, then it's the case that if I'm unsure of
Me
how that's
losing the
true,
property
and
makes the
I
identity change as I
calm
am not the
down,
same human anymore, right?
calm down, and I defeat the
Bro,
proposition, calm down, and I defeat the view that it's the case that
I'm
identity is grounded in
refuting that
essence.
argument right now, am I not?
Calm down. Bro, what argument, bro? I asked the question, you stupid bitch. Now let me finish. Okay, so it's the case that when I asked you the question on why it's the case that the first premise is true, and if your view is actually hinged on the first premise, and the conclusion is hinged on the first premise, and the first premise isn't true, and you get fucking dismantled and beat down on that proposition, then it's the case that the rest of your view doesn't follow from that shit hard. Now give the argument. And I also don't want a disjunctive elimination where you actually just state that my view is false. Because, there could actually be some other view. I don't understand why it's either non-essentialism or essentialism.
Okay,
So,
then
I mean,
what was part one? What was part one then?
You
part
mean
one.
What was
P1? You
my part
mean
one?
One,
premise
dumbass?
one?
Yeah, P1.
Yeah, you mean premise one, Dubby. Okay, so, I mean, premise one was that identity is grounded in essence. I mean, when you said that identity is grounded in essence,
That was not
how
my
is the
bro.
first
You're retarded. That was not my. That was not my P1. That wasn't. It was not my.
Oh
That
wait, so
was not
let's
my
just be clear
P1.
here. Let's just be clear here. Let's just be clear here. Bosky. I mean, maybe I'm just tripping here. I mean,
And
and
you
you can
didn't even
obviously
let
tell me
me
that if
finish
I
my
was.
P1 in the first place.
Calm down. Bosky, maybe I'm just tripping here, and maybe I'm actually going insane. I just want to be clear. Did he not say that it's the case that essence is grounded in identity, or identity is grounded in essence?
He did say that, but that wasn't his
No,
P1.
I didn't.
No, you didn't.
No, I did not. You didn't
No,
even.
no, he
You didn't even
definitely
let me
You
said
finish.
that. He
definitely,
definitely
he
said
definitely
We
that.
said
all
that
heard it,
identity is
buddy.
grounded by essence,
We all
bro.
heard it,
Like,
buddy.
he definitely
But
said
wait,
that.
there's,
Like, what?
there's a disconnect though. He definitely said that identity is grounded in essence, but that wasn't his P1, so you're wrong.
Okay, so it's the case that if identity not being grounded in essence, his view can still follow that essence is a type of thing in which grounds the human nature, which instantiates moral value, retard. So, I mean, if that part of the argument that essence, doesn't exist and, identity isn't grounded in that, then it just seems to be the case that,
Yapping
it can
again.
be
Please stop, bruh.
calm down, buddy. Calm down, buddy.
Call me a
Me,
racist.
okay, me
You do
explaining
not
to
know my
you why
P1.
your view. Okay, calm down, buddy. Calm down, buddy. Just chill out. Okay, so I mean, actually, I'm just gonna be done talking to Derek here, bro. All right. So I mean, Links, what's the argument? It's the case
You was
that
talking to
essence,
me this whole time? I zoned you out. You sound like you were yapping.
Did you?
bro.
Because
Okay.
I hope you
Anyways.
know we can look in rec. You are 100% wrong. His P1 was never
He is
identity is grounded
straight.
in
He
Okay,
essence.
okay,
straight.
okay.
That was
Wait, I just
never
want
his
to be clear.
P1.
Wait, I just want to be clear here, Durkuma, I just want to be clear here. Is his argument hinged on the fact that if essence exists, then it's the case that there's instantiated moral properties that are grounded from his PI view?
Well, wait, You're moving from the original point. You made a statement saying that was his
Wow.
P1.
Exactly,
No,
Wait,
bro.
no, because
Dodge
you're not
number one.
tracking.
That's dodge number
Why are
one,
you
buddy.
being loud?
I mean, hey,
Your
that's dodge
tracking
number
is
one,
a
buddy. I just want to be
fucking
clear here.
demon, bro.
I just want to be clear here. When we say premise one, we're just saying that it's the first thing that instantiates the argument, in which is actually in defense of the proposition that it reaches the conclusion, retard. So when we say that
No,
proposition, we're actually saying that the
P1.
reference there.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
calm down.
You
We're saying
saying
the
that's
reference
one
there.
of
Calm
the
down, calm
it's
down,
not
calm
gonna
down,
do
calm
nothing.
down, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down,
That
calm down.
speaking is
We're
not
actually
gonna
just
do
saying that the
nothing,
reference there.
bro.
Calm down, calm down,
Just
calm down,
admit your
calm down. We're just saying that
your
the ref. Calm
P1
down, calm
thing
down,
was
calm down,
wrong. It
calm
was
down, calm down.
incorrect.
Calm down, calm down, calm down. Buddy. Okay, so we're just saying that the reference there is actually
Listen to
saying that
yourself, bro.
actually
You're
is in reference to
Spurgeon.
the first premise, because it's the type of
You're
thing that actually is
railroading
instantiating the first premise.
Spurgeon and having
This
an
is the
This is
type of thing
emotional
that
really a
is
rap
instantiating the
disagreement.
battle,
first premise.
bro.
Yeah,
You're
What
getting
the
blown the fuck
fuck?
out right now.
just meet them. Just meet them and
Horrible.
like let's get like this.
Bro,
Alright,
okay.
so I'm just right?
I'm actually done with both of them, bro. Okay. King,
Both of them, I
Prophecy,
said
Denny.
something like once or
Yo,
twice. You
Kumar,
fucked up
Calm
on
Kumar,
it.
Yeah.
down, bro.
Kumar,
Just shut the
Kumar,
fuck,
Kumar,
bro. Just shut the
Kumar.
Wait.
fuck up for 5 seconds,
Oh
bro.
my god.
Okay, Suo,
Kumar.
Prophecy, Denny, and Dirk Coomer, bro. Who do you think won?
I think Tulip.
He couldn't even get
Tulip.
through to a
Anyways,
conclusion. It's inconclusive.
Kumar, I have a question.
it's
What's up?
inconclusive. Why?
Yeah, it's
Where the
verbatim
fuck is
inconclusive.
realist, nigga?
Bro, he's getting his money up.
Wait, that's what's in question.
All right, bro.
He's getting
Where
his
the
Okay.
fuck
money
did he
Anyway,
up.
go?
okay. We don't care. Okay, we don't care about the fucking Dirk Coomer fucking gibberation. Okay, Zenny.
What is this
Do you
guy
have an
talking about?
argument?
What is bro? What? What is this
Yo,
gap?